Level 3, Key Cavern.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last part, we did some adventuring around, helped out a good old friend from Frog the Bell Tolls, and now we're here in the third dungeon, Key Cavern. I almost said Key Grotto there. As the name would suggest, it's filled with small keys. In fact, there's one more small key in this dungeon than you'll ever need. I don't know why. And there's also a false chest with a Zal in it. I'm confused. What's going on? Skeletons that jump. Thankfully, though, this dungeon's actually fairly straightforward. Once you go down here, I believe, you never technically have to come back up this staircase. You don't even have to head up here. The way well, first off, if you do want to head back up there and get those, that chest that we missed, you do want to hit that chest, that switch there while killing those two enemies. Because this contains a stone beak in a bit farther south, down here. You can come over here for the dungeon map. But the thing is with that room with the 4 key doors in it is that the east is the way you want to go for progress. You never have to go any other direction. All the other rooms are there for keys. Like, not necessary keys. There's a lot of keys in here if you can't tell. The only reason I'm going down here is because under those pots you can actually get some bombs, which you're going to want in this play. Great. No, I really like the functions of the piece of power and the guardian acorn. But I really hate the music. In fact, I wonder, has there ever been a fan patch in this game that makes the music not play? Because I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. Anyway, these enemies are annoying. Because the moment you generally get close to them, they teleport away. You'll see me fidget with them for about 10 to 20 seconds later on. And the West has 2 of them in it, which is even worse. Thankfully, though, for the most part, this dungeon's fairly simple in structure. Look around for keys, a lot of which you just have to kill enemies for. And find your way towards the mini-boss, boss, and dungeon item. That's about it. Mind you, when you get down to it, that's every Zelda game dungeon, but in this dungeon especially, it's very clear. Seriously, though, get some bombs. You're gonna need them. Aw, look, it's a family! Murder the Really hate guardian acorns. The thing is, I don't mind pieces of power even more so than guardian acorns. I think I mentioned this before, actually. But I like pieces of power. They give me extra damage, meaning I can kill enemies quicker. Guardian acorns I hate because I'm trying to avoid damage anyway, so why would I want something that doubles my defense? I'm gonna have a way around that later anyway. Oh, great. Ah, there goes Crazy Tracy's potion. I did not plan on using it this early, but oh well, it saved me from a death. Which, as I mentioned before, this is a deathless run. Because I want that extended ending part. By the way, sorry if I sound a bit stuffed up. Nose things happen, and I don't know when they're going to happen. Especially recently, my nose has been very finicky. A lot of times in the morning, it's like stuffy, but not. If you can understand what that would mean like. That was grammar. Oh boy. I hate those bomb enemies. I think they're actually called bombites, but they're bombs. To defeat the black monster with a hard shell, feed him something explosive. So what you're saying is, Dodongo dislikes smoke. Right? You actually don't have to come over here. This is just here so you can see that there's a cracked wall over there for us. By the way, I think I mentioned it before, but a lot of the dungeon music in this game is a lot more atmospheric than catchy. This is especially a very good case of that. I love this song to death. Which is odd, because I think it's only like a 30-second long track, if that. I just can't help it. Actually, no, I don't mind this one too much. Though, mind you, actually, no, I do mind this one a little bit, this piece of power. You know why? It's useless against this mini-boss. Dodongo worms. Place bombs in their mouth, and then they take damage. You can either place it directly into their mouths like that, or you can pick them up and throw it at them. And fun fact about picking up bombs in this game, when you pick up the bomb, it actually resets its detonation timer. So if you need a bomb to be around, but you constantly keep missing it, keep picking it up with the A button. and then throw it again. That'll reset its timer. I think that goes on infinitely. In fact, I do it right there. That's a handy little trick. I think it's actually technically a glitch, but it was in original Link's Awakening and it's here, so they kept it for some reason. Maybe they just didn't notice it. Either way, we've got the Pegasus boots. If we hold down the button, we can dash. You don't say. Either way, you might remember this was mapped to the, I think it was the Y button in A Link to the Past, but now it is a pause menu item because there's no L or R to use on the Game Boy original. Which is something I really, really liked about, what's it called? A Link to the Past GBA, is that they mapped that to the L button, I think it was, or was it the R button? They mapped it to one of those. And I like that detail. I like that a lot. I like it a lot better than having to equip it to a different slot. But thankfully, they seem to remedy that slightly by giving Link a very good ground speed in this game. And the Oracle games as well. Either way, you see those guys over there that we killed earlier on? Now that we killed the gel in that room as well, we can actually get the treasure chest that's going to spawn in there. And trust me, you want to do this. This item is completely different in the original Link's Awakening. I believe it's actually the stone slab. But you want it here in DX. Why? For killing those 3 enemies, you get 200 rupees. And we're ecstatic. Yeah, we are. Because 200 rupees, I think that's one of the, if not the highest amount of rupees you can get from one chest in the game. And there's not many of those in the game, I can tell you that much. And I'm checking for health because I am very low on health in this game. Or at least in terms of the amount of damage I'm taking. I'm being extremely reckless. Mind you, it was the same way back in A Link to the Past. I was taking a lot of damage, especially like the Tower of Hera, but Poke suspicious parts of the wall with your sword and listen to the sounds it makes. This is something you guys should be used to from other Zelda games. You poke the wall with your sword, it can make a sound. But certain sections of the wall make a certain different sound, which can be blown up. I don't know how it tells that, or how that would... Actually, that could realistically work. Kind of like when you knock on a hollow wall, it sounds hollow, which is the only way I can really describe that sound. Knock on wood. I don't know why I did that. Either way, what we have to do here is pretty simple, and pretty good use of physics, actually. Jumping with speed gets you farther. Who knew? You're supposed to use it here too, but as I've told you before in this game and the Oracle games, you can jump over 2 pits if you know how to do it right. And for doing that, we get the Nightmare's key. The Nightmare's Lair, yes. We hold the fate of the boss in our hands. Anyway, here we got green bomb bites, which are a bit more annoying because they don't die in 2 slashes. They get close to you and then set a timer to explode. Though I do kind of like that face. It's kind of creepy. Away! By the way, over here is the treasure chest we actually saw earlier, containing, get this, the compass. A bit too late in the way I play the dungeon, at least, because there is no more treasure chests left, I think. Yeah, there aren't any treasure chests left. There shouldn't be. But as you might recall, when we're up there on the upper layer, as you on the bottom of the screen earlier, there is a fake wall right here. So blow it up. And we got more red bomb bites. The red bomb bites would technically appear again in Minish Cap, if you remember that Let's Play from long ago. Especially in the second dungeon that I'm getting the name of. Either way, we're in this room again, and you may have seen these 4 keyhole thing blocks before. These are your main goal. You need to open them to get to the boss. So, get those 4 keys, and then do that. And this guy can only be brought down with the Pegasus boots. I think you're supposed to technically do a Pegasus boot jump here, as I try to do, but I jumped a bit too early, and then, wow, that is some knockback. I don't think I've ever actually seen knockback like that in the Zelda game. Well, aside from Moldorm, but Moldorm is Moldorm. Oh, great. If you haven't figured it out by this point, these green jewels that we've seen in this dungeon only so far. Oh, what a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. Dash into it. It's the only way you can destroy it. Somehow, really. I'll admit, though, I don't think I've ever had this good of luck with the Guardian Acorns and Pieces of Power. If they're luck-based, they actually might be enemy kill-based, now that I think about it. But yeah, either way, here's the interesting thing. This room, which you need to use all the keys to get to, has an extra small key in it. I don't get that. Neener, neener, you can't find me. Nya, nya. Boss in this dungeon, which you need to knock down from the ceiling with Pegasus boots, is Slimeye. While you deal with it, you're supposed to, I think, technically dash into it, but you can use your sword for it as well. To split it in two. And once you split it in two enough, I think that's when you need to use the Pegasus boots. It becomes two different enemies that, when you slash them, jump down on the floor and they can almost cause you to die because they freeze you. Oh, Lord, that was close. Oh, boy. One hit left because this Zelda game only has half hearts. We've got the Sea Lily's Bell. Yeah, it was catchy.
Waterfall. It is hidden in the waterfall.
Who is that mysterious voice? Oh, great, you again. Hoot!
How many instruments have you gotten so far? When you play the instruments in front of the egg, the windfish will wake, and you will leave this island. Now you must hasten to the Yana Desert. The dark, mysterious inhabitants of the sand will show you the way.
I am going to so regret making that his voice by the end of the LP. Because he gets a lot of lines. Which, actually, I forget, how many lines did Bane get in Dark Knight Rises? I had to think about that for a second there. Because there's also the Dark Knight Returns, which I get mixed up with that a lot. Hey, Taryn! Ah, Link, I see you have a nice stick. I need an adult. Can I borrow it for a second? Can. I have no idea what you're going to use it for, but go right ahead. Why would you do that? The stick became the honeycomb. We're not sure how it happened, but well, we'll take it. That is the next time with the trade quest, though. That cave is a fairy's fountain. I'm not going into it for that reason alone. And over here, we got another cave we can bomb. This one having, a chest and some more of these gemstone things, which honestly kind of remind me a bit of spectrobes for some reason. I actually don't know why. Either way, the chest is here. I still hate how if you rub up against it for even a second, that happens. The chest is something cool on its own. It's a good 50 rupees. But the main attraction in here is actually hidden. You might be wondering why this place is here. There's a hidden wall. And in it is piece of heart number 6. Was there a piece of heart hidden like this in Oracle of Ages, or am I imagining that? I think I'm imagining that. Either way, you might be wondering where we are. Look familiar? Yeah, we're actually back towards the village. Things literally went full circle. Now, I'm actually forgetting to get a secret seashell right here, but I'll get it momentarily. Don't worry about it. Well, not momentarily. In a few minutes. Either way, you might have seen this place before. Let's enter now that we have this. And the Pegasus boots. Welcome to the Dream Shrine. This place is weird. As far as I'm aware, this song only plays here. And we got mimics. Don't run into these guys. They look small. They can only be killed by the Pegasus boots as far as I'm aware. but they hurt. Like, I think they actually have one of the highest damage output. Oh, really? One of the highest damage outputs in the game. And I was enjoying that music, too. So, yeah, Nintendo. If you ever want to bring back something like that, don't make it play exclusive music. Just don't. But hey, we get 100 rupees. You can come in here before getting the Pegasus Boots, but if you want the true reward, you need the Pegasus Boots so you can get past this little gemstone. And we climb the stairs to find a chest containing the ocarina. We should learn to play many songs. Okay. Let's leave then. Yeah, that's random. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Either way, let's see how we play that ocarina once I lift these rocks up, because for some reason I was going a bit out of order in my mind. Play the ocarina, Kyle. Do it. Well, it's an ocarina, but we don't know how to play it. Don't quit your day job, Link. Oh, hey, Marin, how are you doing? Hey, that's a nice ocarina you have there. Will you accompany me as I sing? So, how do you like it? It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind?
Yeah. We've learned the Ballad of the Windfish. This song will always remain in your heart.
Indeed it will. Please remember this song. You should play it every once in a while to keep it fresh in your mind. I do love that song, though, and I don't really like the Majora's Mask version of it as much as I love that game's soundtrack. Either way, dash into this tree here, the lone one, and, well, we might get a very secret seashell. Number 14. And now we're going to jump cut back to right outside the Tail Cave, actually, one last time. Because on the screen to the left of it, there's a lone tree. Dash into it for secret seashell number 15. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. And in part 6, we will be meeting at the telephone booth southwest of Canalit Castle, by the way, and continuing on towards the next dungeon. See you guys then.